Alright, let's do a test of the audio here. A little ride-along lesson, see how this goes. This is an 11-year-old Tennessee walking horse gelding. He leans toward the pace. I'll be describing what his footfalls are based on head movement, his head movement, what I feel, and the footfalls. And I'm not sure how well I'll be able to hear the footfalls. This is a fairly good 4-beat walk. And we'll just speed it up and see what he does without asking him to do anything with his head and neck. Just cluck and squeeze my legs. This is a pace or stepping pace. Very bouncy. Side to side movement with my hips rather than up and down, and definitely not forward and back. Alright, we'll slow down to the walk. Nice slower walk, sounds 4-beat. If I speed his walk up, he starts doing what's called the camel walk or the pace walk, where he's nearly pacing while still walking. Alright, now I'm going to ask him to bring his nose in and speed up. And the nose in, I also wanted to drop his head. Lift my hands a little. There. I wanted to drop his head a little more, stepping pace. There, we start to hear that pucka-pucka. And then a pace. There's a stepping pace. A little bouncy still. So every time I ask him to drop his head, he smooths out and I release the reins. If you can see that. He brings his head up. I use pressure till he smooths out. Still very bouncy. If he stays bouncy, what I'll just do is walk, slow down to a walk, and start again. Stepping pace. There. Almost even. Still a stepping pace from the footfalls and the side-to-side movement of the head. And the head's fairly high. There, yes, good boy. And walk. And when he did a good job there, I do want to let him walk and praise him. Good boy. Now we'll turn and head back toward home and see how he does. It's important that you don't let him get going too fast. Stepping pace. Keep asking for that head to go down. It's less about the nose than it is about where the head is. Yes! Good boy! And good boy. That was so good. We're just going to walk for a little bit, if he's willing to. Good boy. Another thing you'll notice where I hold my hands here, I don't hold them down here by my knees. When you hold your hands lower, the lower you hold your hands, the more you only affect the head and neck. And I want to affect the whole body in terms of getting relaxation and movement through the spine. So I hold my hands more like a dressage rider does, the naturally relaxed position, not down any lower. All right, we'll ask again. Good. If he puts his head too low, he'll probably start trotting. Now he's holding a very nice gait on a fairly loose rein. And there he goes. He got distracted and went into a pace or a stepping pace. It's quite uncomfortable. Easy. Okay, he's not going back into it by dropping his head, so slow down to the walk. Don't let him go any faster than this, because even there he tried to push past the speed I was telling him and got bouncy. Pacing. He's also distracted by the things that are around us at the moment. There. Good boy. Now we're going uphill. One thing about uphill is I don't let him just pace uphill. I get him set up for it. If he's going to trot better going uphill at the moment, I'll let him. But as soon as he gets bouncy, like now, because he's putting his head up, there, put his head down and he's doing better. Very good. And we'll walk. And that's the end of the lesson. Thanks, guys. Bye.